Good afternoon, folks. We have some breaking news that we just received 2 minutes ago. Patriots trade Pro Bowl linebacker Jamie Collins to the Browns for a third-round pick. This is our raw emotion right now. We just got this news. We are still shocked. Andrew, what do you have to say? What's your initial thought when you saw that notification?
When I first saw that, I thought it was fake. I couldn't believe it. I still can't believe it. It's gonna take me a long time to digest this. When I think of Jamie Collins, I think of a top 5 linebacker in the NFL. I'm a fan of Jamie Collins. I love how he plays the game. He's physical. He's a freak athlete. He's fun to watch. He battles out there. But for a third-round pick to the Cleveland Browns, I know he's going to be a free agent next year. We know that. Something had to have happened because the Patriots are great at fixing the salary cap around, and managing their money so they can pay the guys what they need to pay them to keep them. One of the reasons why we thought they got rid of Chandler Jones last year was because they wanted to pay Malcolm Butler, Jamie Collins, and Dante Hightower. So they got rid of Chandler Jones. The only thing I can think of is the reason why they made this move is, something had to have happened in the locker room, off the field. I'm shocked. I'm still shocked.
Jack.
I mean, I don't know what else to say besides athletes like this don't come around just every year, every round in the draft. These are guys that you got to cherish. I mean, he's clearly a freak athlete and a third rounder. You're not going to see too many in the third round. Yeah, Antonio Brown and Tom Brady were crazy late round picks, but we should at least be looking at a first rounder or 2 second round picks for giving him up. We deserve to get the Cleveland Browns first rounder. It's going to be the first overall pick in the draft. We should be able to get whoever we want out there in college football right now for Jamie Collins. We should be not getting a third rounder. I don't even know what we're going to go after, who's going to be available. But I mean, it's just so many question marks in my head right now because he was considered to be our best defensive player, and we're giving him up for a third round pick in halfway point of the season. Yeah, I mean, a couple games, particularly the Buffalo game earlier in the year, he didn't play his best. I saw someone go right through him yesterday for a touchdown. The backup running back, he didn't make the tackle there, but overall, he's still one of the better linebackers, tacklers, and combination of tacklers and coverage guys in the NFL. So it's just mind blowing. I don't even know how to comprehend it. I just want to get the more of the details why they dealt him so quick, and for that. I mean, it's just I'm really curious.
Yes, until the real story comes out, why we traded him. But if nothing ever comes out, it's just because we just didn't want to deal with him signing him in the offseason. That is just a horrific move by the Patriots front office.
Yeah, I mean,
absolutely horrific. If it's just because of that one reason. But if it's something comes out, he was a cancer to the locker room, he's a criminal, he's doing something bad, I would understand it because the Patriots
right.
they don't put up with that. We all know that, but
it wouldn't surprise me if he's doing something to break the law or something. If he did something if he's in trouble or something, because that's how the Patriots operate. But I feel like we would have heard something.
Yeah. Exactly. So until we find out, I'm still shocked and disappointed, to be honest.
We're only speculating right now. The news just came out, but the I'm so confused because how does Tom Brady's 40 years old. Right now he's probably the leading candidate for MVP, and he's only played 4 games, and he's playing out of his mind. And the offense could be the best it's ever been. Maybe 07's right ahead of them, but the point is the Patriots look phenomenal, and this doesn't do anything to help your team right now or this year.
Mm-hmm.
This is a Super Bowl year.
This is the year.
I mean, that's basically every year, but the point is this move does nothing to help your team. The defense isn't better. It's now worse. Maybe the locker room's a little bit better. I mean, we just don't know, but it's just really frustrating because I doubt we'll even get the truth because, the Patriots don't care how we feel.
Yeah.
But it's just, it doesn't make the team better right now, and it doesn't do anything to furthermore add to their Super Bowl chances, and that's frustrating.
Yeah, it doesn't help in any aspect. I really would not. I'd be excited if this was for the Cleveland Browns first round pick because that is most likely going to be whichever player in the draft you want to take. They're going to have the number 1 pick. Let's face it, they're 0-8 on the year.
Yep.
Is that correct?
Haven't won.
Yeah. So I mean, a Pro Bowl linebacker that's this versatile and this athletic, he is a first round draft talent. So why aren't we
Absolutely.
getting that in return? I just don't understand. There's
That-
so much talk in the offseason about what his contract is going to look like. Big year for him, Hightower and Butler all coming on free agency, but I mean, I guess he's out of the equation now.
That's the reason why I think something had to have happened. If it was, like you said, if it was a first-round pick, 2 second-rounders, I'd say, okay, they didn't want to deal with the free agency. They just didn't like the way he was playing. But something had to have happened. It's a third-round pick.
Yeah.
You're not going to find the next Jamie Collins as a third-round pick, to be honest.
Yeah.
There's one in a million.
It's one thing to say, all right, the Patriots and Bill Belichick knew they wouldn't be able to sign him next year. He wants max money. If the Patriots knew that and they knew they couldn't afford it, it makes sense. But you got to get the talent back. If, like we've been saying, if it was a first round, if it was 2 second-round picks from the Browns, we would understand why they made this move, because you're not going to have Jamie Collins next year, so you might as well get something back now when you can get something for him. But a third-round pick is just a waste of our time.
I feel like they even could have got like maybe a first round pick from a middle of the pack team, maybe like
Right.
an Indianapolis, like some team with just with a horrible defense.
Yeah, who needs
is desperate
For anyone.
for a versatile guy like that.
Yep.
Doesn't even have to be the number 1 overall pick in the draft. Just possibly like Indianapolis or someone like that, middle of the pack. That's
Right.
going to be a decent first round pick, but a third rounder, I just can't comprehend. I don't know.
We're
what to say.
still in Bill we trust, but I mean, I hope there's going to be a good explanation for this one, because I don't think too many people in New England are going to be happy today.
No, yeah, definitely a very, very interesting. Definitely a lot changed.
Indy.
A little indie, sorry about that.
But so that's it for today. We just want to give you our thoughts, maybe some reasoning why they did that. But we'll have the story. I wouldn't be surprised if in next week we'll come out with a story and say, oh, the man is doing illegal drugs. The man is fighting with the teammates. You know,
Look, it wouldn't surprise me if he's in jail next week. How soon they dealt him.
That is true. After this move, who knows what's going to happen to Jamie Collins? Maybe the Patriots were keeping him in line. If he goes to Cleveland, he could be like Josh Gordon.
How do
Yeah,
you think this makes everyone else, like a guy like Hightower looks at this? Same talent. They're both first
Very
round
good.
talent, both great players. They're both going to hopefully get max money. Do you think Hightower's looking at this and saying, I mean, if they're going to kick Collins out, what's going to happen to me?
Yeah, they get lights of fire. I think you need to know nothing is guaranteed. Everyone was talking about before the season even started, everyone's talking about the huge contract that Collins is going to get this year if he just keeps playing at that level. But, I mean, clearly you have to exceed expectations to succeed in this program.
All right. Also, what you were saying about Hightower, I think this could also not make him feel good. Obviously, that does not really matter. But it's going to show him that he is the franchise linebacker. He's
That
the
is
mic
true.
linebacker. He's the captain of that defense that has the microphone. He calls the plays. He's going to take more leadership now, I believe, since he's the one guy at linebacker. So
I think it's also safe to say, hoping everyone stays who's on the team right now. Hopefully everyone's kept and, not traded anyone else for 3rd, 4th, or 5th round picks. I think, Malcolm Butler, he's going to get paid. Hightower, he's going to get paid. And hopefully this can make a little room for a big free agent move next year. So you never know. Trying to keep it optimistic here on Crossfire, but breaking news, we got to give it to you. We got to tell you how we feel.
thank you.